as usual. Greetings, Saturday. As usual, my life is never without drama, right? So I woke up this morning, and I work on the weekends, right? I mean, you have to, like, well, you know, firemen run towards fires, you know, LinkedIn's on fire on the weekends. It's just the way it works, you know. If you don't like working on the weekends, take Monday and Tuesday off. You're a salesperson, you can't do anything on Monday or Tuesday. It sucks, right? But those little fishies are out on the weekend. So anyway, I've been going to this very nice place, Cafe Bistro, doing my usual routine, read for 3 hours, you know, scan the entire world, blah, 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 blah. You know, dive through social media, blah, 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 make a new lead list for the week, blah, 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 blah. You know, reconnect with a couple folks, blah, 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 you know. And out of nowhere, you know, and as a Dostafarian, I can feel energy and frequency, and I could feel it, like, as soon as the door opened, and there weren't many people in the place, but even if there were, it wouldn't have fucking mattered. I mean, at this point in my life, I'm like a fine-tuned instrument, you know. So you could feel that the energies went, right? It was like this person I used to know, don't look back in anger, walked in the room. You just knew it was like, dun, dun, dun. But I didn't say anything, right? Sit at the bar, right? Have my iced coffees, doing my thingy. Oh, fucking hell. And anyway, and the people, let me back up that. The people in here are super nice. Everyone works really hard. Everyone's working like a couple shifts. This is where they keep all the Greenwich town cars right here. And anyway, so all Fords. As I'm always listening, like as my ex-wife used to say, you know, when we were having dinner, are you listening to the conversation at the table next to you? And I would say, no, I'm listening to every conversation in the restaurant. But we're old bullpen guys. You know, that's why, like, really good sales leaders, like, you have to have feminine energy, because, like, you have to understand how to multitask. You know, we were never bag carriers. And I'm not saying anything bad about the bad carrier guys. It's an amazing way to cheat on your wife, if that's your gig. But it's a very solo, kind of one thing at a time type of thing, where, like, if you're managing a bullpen, like, it's how many, you know, balls can you juggle at the same time. So anyway, you could set your watch to this woman becoming nasty. And I'm in there early, so the staff's like, I don't really want to be here. Slow, it's raining here. I mean, look at this, look at this. I mean, like, I'm not in Southern California anymore. So I keep in my P's and Q's, sitting there reading New York Times, getting through my Wordle. 27-day streak right now. And team, like 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, look at this bill. Eggs Benedict. You charged me for what, for a glass of champagne, and blah, 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 blah. And she's just giving it to this young lady who's like, she's just trying to, you know, like, you know, she's got the Saturday shift in 10 a.m. in Greenwich, Connecticut. So if you're complaining about prices in Greenwich, Connecticut, maybe you probably shouldn't live in Greenwich, fucking Connecticut. How about that? So anyway, I think it's just going to pass over quick, but I know it's not. So then she starts, like, really giving it to this gal. And the gal's, like, you can see she's kind of welling up, right? Because she's now assaulting her character, and that she's a fraudster. So then they have to get the manager out, who's not really the manager. She's just like the senior bartender, you know, who's also there on a Saturday fucking morning. No one wants this shift. It's dead. You don't even make any money in tips, right? No one tips anymore. Got a tip, right? 25 to 50%. I always tip. Last night I tipped my tab last night at a bar. Everyone was so nice to me. It was $30. I tipped $70. Okay? There's my trickle-down economics. Where are you at, baby? So anyway, I get hair in my mouth. So anyway, the lady just starts pounding on this woman, pounding on her, pounding on her. And then I had enough. So I leaned over and I said, hey, listen, I will pay your tab. Right? But you have to shut the up. And she goes, I don't want you to pay my tab. I go, so you're just here to be mean to people. So at that point, she got hit with a Gatling gun. A Gatling gun. A full MXB Gatling gun. And for any of you who've ever been in the Gatling gun of an MXB experience, it is like, it's relentless. It hits every part of your body, your soul. It leaves nothing. It talks about your parents, to your failed relationships, to why you are in your life, and blah, blah, blah. And it is a full psychotic break, right? It just annihilated her. Right? Verbally. And then the problem is, for someone like me, that shit makes me laugh. So then she wouldn't leave, and I just kept laughing hysterically, because I mean, you know, the Joker's one of my guys, right? I mean, just, it makes you laugh. So anyway, don't be mean to people who are just busting their asses, man, making whatever their shit fucking wage is, coming in early on a Saturday morning on a dead day. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. And you're like, you're making it worse, right? Keep your negative vibration at home, right? If anything,